Out of the NYPD officer dragged on a Brooklyn street for several blocks.
Two of the teenage suspects accused in the crime appeared in court. TV 1055's Tony Aiello is live at the courthouse in downtown Brooklyn. Tony.
Dick, these are two New York City high school seniors, Ebony Clinton and Geronda Oliver. They were passengers in the car that injured the police officer. Tonight they're charged with hindering prosecution. Both are expected to leave custody out on bond in just a short while. These young women, police say, fled the crash scene with the driver, took him to Kings County Hospital, saw police there for the injured cop, and then arranged for the injured suspect to take a car service to a different hospital.
They stated they knew it was a police officer thrown from that car, possibly hitting parked cars on the way, and knew that that police officer was seriously injured, but nonetheless jumped out of that car, practically stepped over them to save their own skin.
After the angry words, a moment of prayerful silence for the dozens of cops who attended the court appearance of Ebony Clinton and Geronda Oliver. The Brooklyn DA says the young women were passengers in the stolen car driven by a 15-year-old alleged gang member. Officer Vevey critically injured while trying to stop the vehicle. Surveillance video shows the speeding black sedan comes to an abrupt stop, crashing into a pickup truck on 53rd Street just after midnight Sunday. We've blurred Officer Vevey as he is dragged behind, but you can see the young driver sprint away, turn back to the car, and run away again. Another officer rushes to Vevey's aid, flips him over. A police car pulls up with no time to waste. Several officers put Vevey in and drive to the hospital.
When the guy flipped him over to look at him, he looked like he was trying to cut his shirt open to see. He just looked like lifeless, like it was like a doll.
Police say as Officer Vevey was dragged, he fired 2 rounds and struck the driver. Clinton and Oliver allegedly helped the driver flee the scene, then transported him to Brookdale Hospital and gave doctors a false name. Vevey is a 35-year-old husband with a 2-year-old daughter and a 9-year veteran of the NYPD.
This is an exemplary police officer who, for the last 9 years, has devoted himself to protecting the men and women of New York City and took his job very, very seriously.
Sources say Officer Vevey has a massive head injury and damaged vertebrae. I am told that he was eased off of sedation for a brief period today. He squeezed his wife's hand and he blinked his eye, so those are good signs, but he remains in critical condition. The 15-year-old driver also hospitalized. He will face attempted murder charges at some point. Live in downtown Brooklyn, Tony Aiello, TV 1055.
All right, Tony, thank you.